do you should I start like sitting?
Alright guys, so hopefully the other video on the upper body warm-up is already uploaded, so we're going to show you the way that I have a lot of my athletes warm up their lower body. So guys, I'm going to show you something a little personal. So this right here, this is my hip socket. I don't know how well you can see that there on camera. That is my femur trying to pop out of my hip socket. It has in fact popped out of my hip socket, and it's super fucking painful. I do these warm-ups as often as I can, and I feel great. I squat, I can deadlift, I can yoke run, and it is something that I have everyone that I coach do because of how much pain it saved me. So what we're going to do is we're going to separate these into, let's say, calibration and activation. So we want to make sure that all those smaller muscles, the finer muscles of the hip capsule that keep the hip in its socket, are calibrated and activated. So here's the very first one. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna do a hip airplane or a hip car. Car is a physical therapy term, which means controlled articulated rotation. So I might do my tripod foot. I'm on an angle here, but I can still get the benefit. What I'm doing here is I'm kind of trying to scrub the inside of my hip capsule with my femur and letting it fall fully into its socket. If you hear a pop or a click, that's entirely normal and natural. But what am I having to do here is all these smaller muscles that create rotation from my hips need to be on, and they need to be able to make those smaller motor control functions. Let's try that out, John.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. You tell me. So I like being barefoot or in socks for these because I get to grip the ground more. And toe splay and rooting into the ground, that's a video in and of itself. You see that John was having a bit of trouble through the shoes there. There. We might do 4 or 5 here, more if you need to. So guys, rep ranges, they're largely an arbitrary number. It's much more, what are we trying to accomplish? If it's time under tension, okay, then maybe 20 reps fast pace is what you want to do, or maybe 10 reps slow pace is what you want to do. It all evens out. We want none of that here. Here, what we want is, we want those smaller muscles to be active, to be calibrated. Maybe it's 5 reps for him, maybe it's 15 for you. Listen to your body. Let's get the other side in. And again, this is also something that you are very welcome to do on your off days. Sort of just warm up and feel a little tight. Oh, hey, those squats really mess me up. I feel, tight but not in pain. This is something you may want to do. I think I heard a good click there. There you go. I don't know how well the camera's picking it up, but we gotta teach you toe splaying and moving, because like your ankles were all over the place, man.
Yeah, I feel a little wobbly on the ankles. Okay.
The other one I like doing, guys, again, as a calibration exercise, is something called the shin box get up. We've done this before. Let's see if you recall it.
So
we'll have to do a few angles for this, but yep, exactly. So we are 90 degrees with the front foot, a little bit forward, right there, with the front leg rather. So the knee is bent to 90 degrees. Same thing with the back leg to 90 degrees. So what we're hoping to do here is the glute on this side has to fire forward. The TFL, or the tensor fasciae latae, the muscles here on the side of the other leg, push downwards or to the side if we were standing up. So it is a lot harder than it looks. Good. And we'll do this side from this angle, and then we'll do the other side from profile so they can see what's going on here. That is a lot harder than it looks, and it already looks pretty hard. There it is. Hip through, hip through, hip through. Oh my. Excellent. Let's
Do the other side?
Switch sides. Yep, switch sides, and I want them to see from this. Actually, I want them to see it from this angle. So I want you in profile.
This way?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good?
Yep. So you can start a little bit forward, guys. That's entirely normal. Good. But we want to keep upright. So, again, this is more of a calibration exercise and an activation exercise. What we might want to do, so I'm going to take this shoe just because it's available. Josh, don't touch my shoe. Come on down. You're going to stop about a ½ inch away from the ground. Right there. Hold. See how fucking painful that is? Come up again. Now, don't touch my shoe. Finish all your reps there, about a ½ inch from the ground. You get lower, right there. Boom. That is so much more demanding because now the onus is on the muscle and not on the tendons, not on the ligaments. This has to stay so much more active instead of just, well, let me just fall into the ligament. That is super active. That is super calibrated because we have our depth preset for us. We know exactly where. Guys, let's go over a little glute anatomy. There is a muscle that goes from here to here to here. That is your glute minimus. There's a muscle that goes from here to here to here. That is called your glute medius. You're going to be working both of these muscles, one on the way forward, one on the way backward. Glute minimus on the way forward, glute medius on the way backwards. So let's get you about shoulder width. Yes. Okay. Give me a quarter squat position. Okay. Crescent step. Up, in, out. Up, in, out. Pronounce the out step as much as possible. There. Boom. Boom. There it is. You're going to come to me and then you're going to go backwards. Backwards is where people get mixed up. Yep. Well, come a little bit. You can still come forward. You can still come forward. You got time. There it is.
Okay.
Now let's go backwards. Exactly. Up, in, out. You come backwards the same way you came forward. Keep going. Keep going.
Forward.
Yep. Let's go forward and backward one more time. So guys, again, these are the heaviest bands that Perform Better makes. I wouldn't normally start someone off here, but typically speaking, what I will have people do is 30 feet forward, 30 feet backwards. Whether that's 30 feet straight or 10 feet, 10 feet, 10 feet, doesn't matter. I just want that cumulative volume to equate to being the same. There it is. There it is. A few more. Good. And slip those off. Whew. Oh, we're not done yet. Oh, boy. Okay, so here's what I want you to do, Josh. Put your hands up against that wall. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of ways to cheat this exercise. So here's how we're going to minimize. You're going to want to cheat by design. So exactly. So we lower these so that we are wrist, elbow, shoulder. There's going to be a lot of twisting. I already know it. So guys, in the same way that turning my hand changes which head of my bicep I'm going to use, we can do the same thing with the muscles of our legs and the position of our feet. So I want you to go pigeon-toed for me. Exactly. Keep them cocked in as much as possible. Squeeze your glutes for me so that we're not arching the back. Good. Now, this is going to be for our glute maximus. That is from here to here. That's the rest. It's what's not glute min or glute med. Bring this leg directly back for me 10 times.
Bring this one back?
Yep, directly back while the toes cocked in. Stay right there. You guys see that? I told you. It's going to be the twisting. I told you it was going to be the twisting. Let's see it again.
So, arms straight?
Arms straight.
Oh, boy,
I want the movement to come from the glute, not from your arm, not from your back.
Okay, that's going to be hard.
See that? You guys see that? He sees it too. He's getting some glute activation. He is. This is just super heavy band, and I wish we had lighter ones here. So guys, it's probably going to behoove you, if you've never done this before, do the same side 10 times in a row, or 20 times, whatever it is that I prescribe or that your coach prescribes. Directly back, directly back, directly back. Up. Come on. Straight arm. It's hard.
That band is hard. That's
Yep. Come on. That's better. But did you guys see what happened here? He couldn't cheat from his arms, so he arched his back. See it again. There. That's it.
Woo!
That's the glute pump you want.
Holy crap.
Okay?
Okay.
There. Okay. Don't be a hero in your range of motion right now. Don't be a hero in your range of motion. Just get it straight. Yes, get in your glute. I just saw your glute just like dance. It wasn't used to having that much blood in it, and it just danced with all the activation you just gave it. Yes, much better.
Wow. Holy crap.
Right?
Yeah. Wow.
This is definitely something you want to focus on, especially as well as. So keep the toes cocked in. You're gonna go. So look down at my hands so you can see what we're doing.
Yeah.
Diagonal. Keep the toes cocked in, come in diagonal so that we get the glute med to fire. Good. Now try that again without twisting, okay? Brace your core, brace your core, brace your core. Come on. To the side, to the side, to the side, to the side, to the side. Yes. Yes. Okay. Josh is not a weak guy. It's just that the connection from his brain into here directly, in absence of firing from here, not as good as it can be. Okay. The mother of strength is neurology. It's the nervous system, guys.
Woo! Jesus Christ, those are good.
Yep. All right, and that's our lower body warm up, guys.
Fuck, man.